But again, Trump can't stop talking about Epstein and posting about Epstein, even as he wishes everybody else would. As longtime political journalist Josh Marshall put it on social media, this stuff is seriously baffling. It's like someone went to Trump and said, dude, you have to convince everybody you are 100% guilty. Again, Trump has always been able to move on from a bad news cycle before, often by creating some new bad news cycle, right? But now he really is losing control of his supporters. The only person on the right who seems really happy about it is Trump's former mega donor and co-president, world's richest man, Elon Musk. All summer, Musk has openly warred with Trump, including teasing the creation of a new third party, saying in a now deleted post that Trump was in the Epstein files. Today, Musk spent much of his time on social media stirring the Epstein pot, posting that so many powerful people want that list suppressed, and we were all told the list was going to be released, and that Trump should just release the files and point out which part is the hoax.
Have you ever seen two of the most powerful men in America go head-to-head over one of the darkest scandals of our time? Elon Musk just tore into Donald Trump, exposing the cracks in Trump's claim that the Jeffrey Epstein files are nothing but a Democrat-created hoax. But behind these headlines lies a deeper story. A story of power, betrayal, and a billionaire refusing to let the truth stay buried. Today, we're breaking down how Elon Musk just demolished Trump's claim, why it's shaking up the MAGA base, and what Ghislaine Maxwell is willing to reveal that could change everything. On Wednesday, former President Donald Trump made a stunning statement in the Oval Office. While meeting with the Crown Prince of Bahrain, he claimed the Epstein files were a hoax created by Democrats, insisting it had been run by Democrats for 4 years. Trump didn't stop there. He called Republicans who believe in Epstein's client list stupid and foolish, accusing them of doing the Democrats' work. These claims shocked many.
And now their conspiracy theories are coming home to roost. They're paying the price for lying to folks, for making claims. For Donald Trump, I think what we saw him doing there, we saw him do throughout the election cycle, which says, I will tell you what I think you want to hear. I will not stop lying. I will not stop saying whatever serves my viewpoints, and then I will shift if it benefits me to shift. And look, this is the non-transparency administration. This is the administration that says, don't believe your lying eyes, and we're not going to actually tell you the truth. We're pulling data off our websites. We're actually making sure we can spin whatever story we want and never be accountable to you. By the way, we will flood the zone with federal agents, ICE. We will put them in masks, and we will have them refuse to even identify who they are. But no, we're the Transparency Administration. We're going to get the deep state. No, Molly is right. This is the deep state.
Especially since Trump himself had promised on the campaign trail to release all Epstein-related files. Now, he was denying their existence, rewriting the narrative, and shifting blame toward his usual targets, Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, and James Comey. But then, Elon Musk stepped in. Elon Musk, the billionaire behind Tesla and SpaceX, was not having it. Within hours, Musk fired off a series of posts on X, tearing through Trump's narrative. Wow, amazing that Epstein killed himself and Ghislaine is in federal prison for a hoax, Musk wrote sarcastically. He didn't stop there. Musk challenged Trump directly, saying he should just release the files and point out which part is the hoax. Within an hour, Musk posted about Epstein 13 times, crystallizing the frustration brewing within Trump's own MAGA base. Musk expressed outrage that not a single Epstein client has been prosecuted and accused powerful figures of suppressing the infamous client list. His message was clear. If Trump truly wanted to drain the swamp, he should prove it by releasing the Epstein files instead of dismissing them as a hoax. The backlash against Trump wasn't limited to Musk. Influencer Kaizen Asayudo wrote, Trump's team hyped the release. Trump's team fumbled the release. Yet Trump is blaming the Democrats and insulting his supporters. Anti-trans activist Riley Gaines, a vocal Trump supporter, bashed him for insulting those who demanded answers. Even Trump's favorite comedian, Shane Gillis, joked about Epstein, suggesting the administration erased jokes about the scandal, further fueling suspicions of a cover-up. Fox's Megyn Kelly weighed in, accusing Attorney General Pam Bondi of making multiple inconsistent statements about whether a client list existed. She suggested there was a middle ground between a full cover-up and Trump's denial, hinting that the administration was protecting certain elites. Trump's refusal to release the Epstein files became a fracture point, turning some of his staunchest supporters into skeptics. The situation escalated when Attorney General Pam Bondi fired Maureen Comey, the federal prosecutor handling the Epstein files. Maureen, daughter of former FBI Director James Comey, had argued in 2024 against releasing the documents, citing possible embarrassment and harassment for victims. But Trump's narrative was that her father, James Comey, made up the files alongside Obama and Biden. His stance: the Epstein files were fabricated as part of a Democrat conspiracy. Meanwhile, FBI Director Kash Patel and Deputy Director Dan Bongino previously suggested Epstein might have been murdered and had a client list used as blackmail. Musk echoed these suspicions, previously warning that the Trump administration's stance on Epstein would be the final straw for many Republicans. Trump's contradiction, saying the files were fake while his own attorney general hinted at having them, deepened the confusion and mistrust. In a new twist, sources revealed that Ghislaine Maxwell, Epstein's former confidant, is willing to testify before Congress about what she knows. Maxwell, serving a 20-year sentence in Florida for conspiring with Epstein to exploit minors, reportedly never received a plea deal and is eager to tell her story. No one from the government has ever asked her to share what she knows, the insider stated, adding that she would welcome the chance to tell the American public the truth. Her potential testimony could be explosive, possibly revealing connections between Epstein's network and high-profile individuals across politics, business, and entertainment. Facing mounting pressure, Trump gave Pam Bondi verbal permission to release credible materials related to the case, while dismissing the need to investigate deeply. In an interview with John Solomon, Trump suggested appointing a special prosecutor to investigate the Epstein files, though his focus remained on proving it was a Democrat scam. He also compared the situation to the Steele dossier, calling it another fake created by the Democrats and the FBI to attack him. It took 2 years to figure that out, Trump said, implying the Epstein case was no different. Yet, for many in his base, and for Elon Musk, these excuses rang hollow. As Elon Musk's posts gained traction, a larger question emerged. Who is truly being protected? If the Epstein files are real, why hasn't a single client been prosecuted? Why is Ghislaine Maxwell the only one serving time, while the powerful figures Epstein allegedly blackmailed remain untouched? If the files are fake, as Trump claims, why not release them and expose the hoax once and for all? Musk's blunt summary of Trump's strategy: 1. Admit nothing. 2. Deny everything. 3. Make counterclaims, struck a nerve, but Musk warned it won't work this time. The Epstein scandal is more than a political talking point. It represents the hidden corruption that many Americans believe infects the highest levels of power. If Epstein's client list exists, it could reveal connections implicating the wealthy and powerful across political parties. It could expose how elites protect themselves while ordinary people are left in the dark. Elon Musk's challenge to Trump is not just about the files. It's about accountability, transparency, and the promise that no one is above the law. And for the millions who demand the truth, the clash between Trump and Musk signals a turning point. With Ghislaine Maxwell reportedly ready to testify, pressure on Congress to hold hearings is growing. If Maxwell speaks, it could become the biggest political and legal bombshell since the Watergate hearings. Musk's relentless push could force Trump to act, either by releasing the files or by facing the wrath of a base that feels betrayed. The fight for the Epstein files is far from over, and the stakes are higher than ever. If you found this breakdown valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss our upcoming deep dives into the Epstein case, Musk's growing influence on political discourse, and what this fight means for America's future. Comment below. Do you think Trump is hiding the Epstein files? Or is Elon Musk stirring up unnecessary chaos? We read every comment. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and stay tuned.